Hello, theater lovers. Welcome to Domino Theater's first in a series of videos called Spotlight On. And this one is Spotlight on Decrepitude Blues. So we are here at the Domino Theater Lounge, and we're speaking with Liz Schell, Phil Perrin, and Lisa Arbo, who are involved in Domino Theater's final show for the 2024-2025 season. And as mentioned before, the play is called Decrepitude Blues by Douglas Bowie. So thank you for joining us for this chat about the show. You guys must be excited or pretty busy these days. Opening night. When is the opening night?
Thursday, June the 5th.
June the 5th.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I guess our first question is, I doubt most people don't know about this play, Decrepitude Blues. Can you tell us what it is about?
Well, I'll tell you first, I wish the title weren't Decrepitude Blues, because yes, Warren calls himself that. We have a lead, Warren, who calls himself decrepit and irrelevant and many things. But he's also extremely funny. So it is a comedy, but with a massive amount of heartwarming, unusual, surprising pieces in it. So the title really doesn't even begin to let you know what you're going to see. But because it's a brand new play by Doug Bowie, we know people can't find out much, so we're not going to tell you much.
Great. Okay, keep it a surprise.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I guess a follow-up question I would like to ask, unless you have anything else to add about what the show itself is about.
No.
Okay, keep it a surprise. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Mhm.
All right. This I guess is specifically for you, Liz. Actually, could you tell everyone what your role is in this show?
Yes, sure. I'm the director.
You're the director.
Yes.
Phil, you are
I play Warren Winter.
Warren Winter, and Lisa?
Kate McCoy.
Kate McCoy. Okay, great. So this question is for you, Liz, as the director. What is a highlight of the show for you that you think audiences will connect with?
There are many. The interaction of Warren Winter with a variety of women. And
That sounds
in
ominous.
general, they go badly for Warren, with many twists.
Women go badly for him, or
Things go badly for Warren when he tries to, no, he doesn't even try to take on attitudes with women. He gets told a lot, even though he's a bit of a miserable old fellow. He gets his comeuppance many times, but then we get massive reversals in the story. So
There's lots of twists.
there's
Okay.
lots of twists.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular you guys might want to add to this question? Something, some sort of highlight that you think the audience might connect with? Or is what Liz said sufficient?
I think Liz summed it up quite nicely. Yeah. We don't want to give too much away, but because the spoiler would just make it not as much fun.
Okay.
The one thing that I feel about the whole production is it's probably the broadest production I've ever been involved with. It goes from one side of reality to completely the other side.
Okay.
And it's not just a one line kind of thing. It just goes everywhere. I mean, it is massive. You use the words massive. It's
Okay.
somebody said to me, is this going to be a boring play? And I said, one thing it will not be is boring. You will not be bored when you leave.
That's great to hear.
Mhm.
Money well spent. I'd like to open this up to any of you. So what parts of the show do you identify with the most? Easy question, huh? And how did that help shape your character or for you, Liz, maybe your direction?
It's a comedy. It's a very strange, unusual story, but every actor plays a real person. So it's every situation appears real, but there is well, it's a play, so every character is kind of bigger than life in many ways.
When you say a real person, do you mean like a three-dimensional person or an
Yeah.
actual person?
Yes, three-dimensional.
Okay.
No, we're not copying anybody.
Okay.
Yes, and each person is very unique, but a kind of an everyman
Okay.
and every woman, which is interesting. Yeah.
Great.
And oh my God, there are some scenes where Warren is really particularly obnoxious.
What can I say?
I've never seen Phil.
No. Well, that's a good point. I have played a curmudgeon in a couple of productions, and I personally have been described at times as a bit of a curmudgeon. But this guy, Warren, is right off the scale. I mean, really, he is right off the scale as far as being nasty and a curmudgeon, and like it's just incredible what goes on. So just that part of it alone, to be able to expand on that is quite a challenge, but interesting.
Well,
Interesting.
You were
And
Mike
if
here.
I might say, he meets his match.
Well, I grew up in a household full of boys, so I can hold my own with boys.
Yeah.
Drawing on personal experience.
Yes.
Great.
So the energy level between these two is just very high. It's quite a pleasure. I mean, when you know, starting a play when it's choppy and it sort of doesn't feel like we're in the same page, and then when it starts to roll, this one rolls, this one
Yeah.
gets moving, and you just holy mackerel, just
Hang on for dear life.
yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's gonna be
Are
a
we
great show.
enthusiastic or?
Yeah.
You do sound it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to move along, talking a little bit about the play itself and the playwright Douglas Bowie, who is a Kingston local, and apparently this is the world premiere of Decrepitude Blues. So, knowing that, no pressure, how does it feel to be the first folks to get this show on stage, and how does that influence or shape this experience for you?
Well, for me, I find it a big responsibility because we want to do improv. So we worked really hard to stay very close to the script, and really, for myself, at least really search out what his characters were like. I actually reached out to him before I auditioned because I was hoping to get a little inside information. Yeah, we just want to do improv.
Did you know the playwright before?
Nope, I just cold called him.
Oh.
You're sneakier than I thought. I didn't know you did that.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's amazing. Like Lisa said, we want to do a good job on this because it is the first time it's been done. But I also want to tell you that I have no fear of this being just an incredible experience. If this was going to be a bad play and we were not going to do a good job on it, I'd be really worried.
Okay.
But so far, this thing, if Douglas isn't excited, I don't know, boy, this is really something. So I'm really excited and looking forward to the fact that it is the first time it's been produced, and I think we are doing it proud.
Great.
Yes, with any luck, he's going to come and see a rehearsal soon. And we'll get a bit of feedback from him.
Great. So and here we are with Phil Perrin, who's playing Warren, I believe, in Decrepitude Blues. Phil, I have a question for you. What do you hope audience take away from this show, and what do you hope they leave talking about?
Well, at the beginning, you might question what is there but I think when you see the whole thing, when it goes front to end and you see the whole thing as a complete entity, it's humanity, because there's such a transformation that goes on and there's so much that happens, and there's so much human interaction in different ways throughout the whole play. So it's kind of like the humanity of the whole thing, and I'm not sure what they would. Everybody will take away something different because there's different components. But again, I'm hoping what they'll go away with is a really warm feeling in their heart, because that's ultimately what I think the play is trying to communicate.
Great. Thank you. And here I am with Lisa Arbo, who's playing Kate McCoy, apparently Warren's nemesis or match. So Kate, the same question to you. What do you hope audiences take away from the show, and what do you hope they leave talking about?
I think there's a really strong message in the show. I can't give it away what it is, but I think at the end of the show, everyone will be going home and doing something specific to make a difference in the world.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Welcome.
And here I am again with the director of Decrepitude Blues world premiere at Domino Theatre. Liz, I have the same question for you. What do you hope audiences take away from the show, and what do you hope they leave talking about?
Well, I think they might be a little bit exhausted by the end of the show. And they, along with what the two leads have been saying, there's a lot in it. They will feel warm. They'll be talking about the themes
Okay.
in the play, and they'll be reminiscing about people in their lives that are like some of the characters. Like, you remember Uncle George? Didn't he seem to be like that guy? Yeah, there's a lot in the play, so I think there will be many different conversations going on after. It's not one that you're going to walk away from and go, yeah, that was a great couple hours, but I think people will talk.
Great.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
Good. It is. And partly we're all in a bit of a state of shock with this one, because the play has become more than the words in such a big way that we're quite surprised actually at what we're doing compared to where we started.
I guess you can't give it away any more than that.
Well, just in the way the interaction of the characters has been building and growing, and as both, well, all the actors are really bringing in a lot of skill that has been really wonderful to watch. And because after a while as director, you're just watching it happen. And there's a lot of very good acting in this play.
That's great.
Yeah, it is.
Exciting. Thank you. So I'd like to thank everyone, Phil, Lisa, and Liz, for taking out time out of your busy schedules to chat with us. And now I am even more excited to see it on the stage. So I'd just like you to remind us, if you can, what are the dates of the show?
Well, opens June 5th. Thursday, Friday, Saturday for the next 3 weekends. The last Saturday is a matinee, which has been very popular.
Yes, at 2 o'clock on June 21st. Yeah. And if you want to get tickets, you go to the websites for ticket or information purposes at dominotheatre.com. Follow Domino Instagram at Domino Theatre _Kingston and Facebook Domino Theatre Kingston, Ontario accounts for the most up-to-date info and behind the scenes looks of the show. I hope to see you in the audience.